Hello, everybody. This is Finwin here. Today, I am playing Europa Universalis, and here we are. We are just, I will say, we're finishing up our war with the Papal State. Looks like I got most of his land except for Avignon, but Avignon's not a big deal for me. Let's check out the peace treaty. I did kind of look at it a little bit beforehand to kind of gauge like how bad it would be if I took too much. Because I'm thinking in this war, of course, it would probably be best just to take the one province that I have a claim on, because that would keep the penalties from extra aggressive expansion being piled on if I took on these two right here. But I'm thinking I'm just going to take these three anyways, create somewhat of a long truce with the Papal States, because in the next war I plan on taking Umbria from him, and then I'm just going to vassalize him, so that then I can have that condition complete when that time comes around. Of course, the coalition here, Venice, he's going to be the only person that's going to be really caring that much about him, about me taking that much land. So, I mean, if anything, the Venice is my next target anyways, and I should hopefully not break, but bring down the aggressive expansion a little bit in the meantime, because I don't plan on going to war with him right away, unless it looks opportune after his Serbian war with Bosnia and Serbia. But let's see. I mean, I could ask for a little bit more, but the question is, what should I ask? I'm thinking it's like I'll only probably get. Nah, I don't want to release that, because once I do vassalize him, I mean, that could eventually be a province for me. I probably am going to release Rome later on. If I, well, I mean, it depends if I diplo annex. It depends on how the conditions works for reigning in Italy, but let's just do something like that, because I can't take any more money. Just get that little extra prestige in there so we can have that aggressive expansion decay just a tad bit faster. Alright. So, we got that done there. Let's start coring this now. Is rebellion's gonna be a problem for me? Not really. But I'll keep this guy down here. Nah, let's have this guy sneak around. Let's just keep him close by Venice here. This devastation looking bad. A little bit in my capital, which is not nice, because I think I had prosperity here, but because of him sieging it down, it got rid of the prosperity. So let's see. Oh yeah, let's get back to Castile. So the trust got knocked down. That's the only thing that's really keeping me back prior. I mean, I could probably try and make a friendly attitude. Maybe that might help something. I could just build a boat, but that takes about a year to get going. Other than that, I mean, I could probably just throw money at him. Hesse still has that really old heir, and I'm still very far from that. I gave him that imperial authority, and I guess I wasted it. Okay, but let's focus on this for a second. Let's get a diplomat on there by the 27th, so he doesn't plan on excommunicating me. Because that was my concern about taking land from him. I wanted him to have high relations to the point to where I don't get that stability hit before the war, so that at the end of the war I can improve relations with him to get at least at 0, so he doesn't excommunicate me. So hopefully within the next, let's let a month go by. So the next the next 3 months he doesn't plan on excommunicating me. Is there anything I could do with this though? I mean, I know I'm investing a lot into this Hesse guy for just 2 provinces. I really just want to... Yeah, see, I'm investing way too much into this. Alright, so... Are we at 200 with him? Yes. So I guess what's going to be... I need to think what I'm going to do next here. I am starting to reign in Italy the way I want to. It is looking a little... I really want to go to war with Venice, but this whole trade league thing worries me just because even though they're one province minors, as far as the Knights, Aachen, East Frisia, Siena, and Friesland, I mean, that adds up. And I mean, sure, I got manpower. I don't think I'm not even caught up on tech yet. I'm still behind tech, so going to war with Venice right now will be, that would behoove me. So let's just do other things with the diplomat, like let's improve relations. Let's hopefully win this again. Mecklenburg is actually in lead. Not liking that. I want to be a lead. I want to get all that extra stuff. Bohemia got the Renaissance. He's like further away from me. I mean, then again, he does have a 666 ruler. Was he developing? Probably was developing his capital. I mean, if I had a 666 ruler, I would do the same. Which reminds me, I need to start thinking about the heir here. I mean, not the greatest as far as monarch points. So, sure, I could abdicate him. But I want to make sure I maintain emperorship, so he has to at least live. So, there is always the alternative of having him die early another way, and not that great of a leader. But that should hopefully make him die quicker when he actually becomes emperor. I don't plan on making him like run in an army, but alright, so let's see. I'll get rid of him quicker. I just need to get rid of him once he becomes emperor. And hopefully he has a really good son. So Bosnia will cede his Dalmatia back to Venice. And money to Venice. So the war didn't turn out so well as far as breaking Venice down. Here we are at February 1st. So it's time to take advantage of free monarch points. I like to keep it simple and just do this method right here. Sure, I could probably abuse it a little bit, get this to 75% by like giving it a state. But you know what? I mean, I might as well have done that. But now, see, I don't want to go through the trouble. I'm just gonna just do that. Oh yes, let's get this improved relations. Kind of wish I had that a little bit earlier. So we've got that extra tick at the beginning of the year to get that aggressive expansion down. Let's not pay the armies because they are not fighting. And let's get you guys safely into the mountains. Alright, so the papacy decided not to excommunicate me. But let's get this claim going for Umbria. Did I get a better advisor? There is a disciplined one. Taking it. I really should be focusing on military. Burgundy. He's doing his Burgundy thing. I don't know. What should I be doing right now? I mean, I still... Let me see here. I mean, as far as my things that I want to take care of, I mean, Bohemia, that's going to be later. Reign in Italy, that's something that I am working on. At this moment, it's truce with the Pope, and Venice is kind of a little bit to deal with. Other than that, I don't really have much plans until I see what happens around 1500. Honestly, that would have been a good chance before Bosnia and Serbia and Venice fought each other. I would have had a good chance to actually attack Bosnia by taking Dalmatia and expanding over here. But maybe Hungary? Ooh. Alright, so Hungary is doing what I want him to do, is fabricating claims on those guys. Is there a way? No, there's not. I was thinking there's a way for them to transfer his claims to me. But that is a no. Now I can get some of this pumping so I can start utilizing, what is it? This right here, transfer subject. That'd be pretty nice to have for, like, for me to, like, for example, I have a claim. Does it use my subjects claims too? Allows claims, bordering claims, but I forget if that's also your subjects claims as well. I mean, I could go to war with Bosnia and these guys. They did just get beaten up. It is just those two guys. What are your diplomats doing? I mean, the Ottomans are still paying you subsidies. That's pretty cool. And you're improving. I'm improving relations with you. So what are your diplomats doing? Hungry? What are they doing? We got a full annexation on Naxos, so that gives... Yeah, I keep on forgetting that Ottomans already broke Naxos away from him. Venice was going to war with Ragusa. Okay, so this is going to be a fairly decent bad war for Venice, maybe? And Venice is getting pretty aggressive as far as expanding. For a balanced ruler. The question is, should I start thinking about getting involved against Venice? Like I said before, it's that trade league that I have to worry about. Can I pull people in? Get that tick for improved relations. I mean, still military tech ahead. My two allies are in debt, and they seem... Really, for Saxony, he's just in debt. But Poland has a positive opinion of him. Yeah, I'll give you access so y'all can duke it out. I really want to take this now, but at the same time, there's a 15% penalty. So let's see if I can fix that by embracing this early. Gores here is almost there as far as institution-wise. I mean, I'm not drowning in military points. I could wait just a little bit longer, which I think I'm going to do. Speaking of drowning in military points, yeah, let's wait for that too. I mean, let's just stay at peace for a while. Let's save up some money. Let's get that reform passed. Let's just kind of watch the world burn around us. I don't want to be taking a needless attrition. Let's pull you to VN, let's pull you there. Yay! I got Castile back as a friend. That's nice. Let's see, let's get a church there. Let's just build our economy in the meantime. I mean, mercantilism is always nice. But I mean, this is my trade income right here, which is not even 15% of my total income. I think I'm just going to take this one just to get the extra Diplo points to get my idea group filled out faster. Saxony is still willing to vote for me. What's his... He's got a... Oh, I was going to say, that's not a vet in there, but he has a very long name. Let's, yeah, let's do the marriage. He did get a Vilsbach, so I am not going to get that PU over the Platinum. And, man, maybe I missed the opportunity, but then again, he did get a heir of his dynasty, so invested 50 ducats in one imperial authority for a lost cause. But that's the risk you take when you try to get personal unions on people. So, let's see. What... I mean, I wish I could say more at this moment. I'm not really thinking much at this time. Ooh. Well, I do have this unlawful territory thing. But I think he is going to say no. Oh well, I'm just going to let things run their course. Like Milan, I would be concerned if I wasn't going to get in reign in Italy. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in reign in Italy. So that he will still be a prince, and him having imperial land is not a big deal for me. Alright, so we got the institution there. I mean, great autonomy. I don't have to deal with rebels. I don't want to lose diplomatic points. What can I be doing to minimize, maximize here? Can I do anything with Hungary? Can I abuse him? I mean, he's still in debt, I believe. He's got an extra loan. Even with the Ottomans giving him subsidies, he's still getting more loans. He's got 2 of his army over there. Alright. Not at the right time, in my opinion. I did get a better heir, which I am happy about. Oh boy. What can I don't necessarily want to hit this button yet. I'm gonna see if I can roll through and get... I gotta do it for 4 months. When will this be done? This is not going to be done until next year. Ah! It's just bad timing. Poland? Yes. Alright, Hungary's at max relations. Let's get my... What's the word I'm looking for? Got my claim. The papacy. Since I took on a lot of aggressive expansion, let's see if I could do some, let's bring down, increase relations with people who would potentially think about getting into a coalition with me. What can I do? How long can events ride before they actually get accepted? I think it was 3 months. Ooh, 1 more month. How are people feeling about it? Only 5 people are for it. Oh man, I probably should have been thinking about that prior. Just pull you back. Maybe next month I might be able to influence enough people. Let's see, let's do Aachen. Alright, let's see what it looks like next month. Castile. Havana. Okay. I am at 50. But I only got 5 people for it. Ah, man. What a shame. So I'm gonna get all this imperial authority. Who's not for it? I'm surprised that Augsburg is not for it. Well, I mean, I guess I could try to... There's not really much else I can do, in my opinion. Unless if everyone decides just to... So much imperial authority. So let's pull you guys back. I mean, at this point, what I can do is let's just at least use the imperial authority that is going to be wasted anyways, and let's bestow some grace on people. Oh yeah, let's look at Saxony. So bestow that. Let's look at you. Let's bestow that. Let's look at you. Let's bestow that. And then at this point, I should throw it onto people who should want this to get passed. So let's just go alphabetical. Alsace. Let's do Bavaria. I think technically Alsace was for me. Not sure what changed his mind there. I didn't get the elective monarchy thing. And I know that I am right at 1 stability, but I'm waiting for overextension to go away so that I can get that stability at see, the more imperial authority I'm losing. Is my relations that bad? I mean, I guess taking those 3 provinces from the papal state and losing my guy at that time, not necessarily the best for me. So, I mean, I think my neighbors are going to be the ones that are most affected by the aggressive expansion. So let's just spin it on my neighbors. Did I already do that? Yes. So Switzerland. Let's look at Ulm. I mean, I guess I could throw it on the other electors. Alright, so I am at 51. And I'm pretty sure it's just a lot of people are against it again. mean, I'll join for the favors. And I guess let's just throw my last Imperial Authority on Milan. It's Augsburg purposely giving me attrition. Let's siege. And let's just leave you at the capital. Let's build a couple more troops because I can. Gotta look good on paper as far as who are the Ottomans fighting that need me to give them access for. Not sure, why not? Venice is looking like he is in trouble now. So I wonder if... Let's take care of that. Alright, so Teutonic War is beaten up. 2 more provinces to take care of Platinum is getting big. Did I lose an elector? No. Trier is looking like he's in trouble though. But let's go back to the outrage thing. Don't really care about Bosnia. Let's improve relations to Alsace. This is going to be a little tedious because I'm pretty much going to be just microing the relations with everybody in the HRE so that they will vote on the reform. So like I'm going to be doing a lot of this. Alsace still doesn't. How many people do I need here? It's like level 3. I'll just keep them all there. Of course, AI is going to be annoying in the sense of they're just going to want to siege any province they can on me. Let's get a siege leader up in there so we can make that go a little bit faster. Savoy wants to be my friend, but that's going to be a no-no. Got a little bit of corruption. Yeah. That's not going to really keep me back from doing that. Institutions get in there. Monarch points are at a good level. Is Alsace thinking about helping me out now? He's still not. I did mention that I didn't want to use him. AKA my emperor to be leading in any armies or anything. So let's pull this guy back. You got it. You got it. There we go. Come on. So before he gets there, let's get you in there. Let's get you back up on sieging. Alsace, are you going to vote for it? Finally. So let's pull you back. Is Ferrara voting for this? No, he's not. So who's next on the list? Let's do Baden. Why is he upset? He's really upset. Force us to return land. Oh. Well, I mean... Are they going for my capital? Like... I think I should purposely build a fort here so that they can stop... People can stop sieging it down, causing them to be devastated. What am I looking at? How am I looking as far as this is going? 24, 27. Ferrara and Baden are still. Let me chase down this Lubeck army just so I can get some favors rolling. Where are you going? Okay, so there goes that army. Let's take care of the Teutonic Order because I'm pretty sure I could chase them down. Where you go? Chase this guy down. Alright, so that goes Königsberg. Austrian Quartermaster. Just level 2, not at half price. I don't want to take a legitimacy hit because that kind of influences if people are going to vote for me or not. So, you know, honestly, I will lose a little bit of military. And that's something I did not consider here. Oh, I did not read that all the way. I lost my good discipline advisor. But let's get my legitimacy up. And how's that gonna make people feel? I'm in war. Alright, so let's end this war quickly. Let's give this to Poland. Let's take this last province. Let's take you back home. I mean, Lubeck's pretty much done. Teutonic Order is done. I think that was what was preventing me from passing a reform earlier. I wish I was paying attention to that. But it is what it is. Alright, so Poland. Alright, so Milan took a province back, which is nice. That means we'll get more imperial authority. Because that is one less non-member states controlling a imperial province. Alright, so Lubeck's out. Alright, Teutonic Order's out. So, with that done, how much of it is it? I mean, I could risk it and try to spin. I don't care about Bosnia. Spin the last few imperial authority that I got to just make some people happy with it. I'm looking. Still looking good. So really, I think it was just legitimacy that was holding me back. And I just wasn't paying attention to it when I should have been. Let's get Württemberg. Where am I looking? You know what? I'll be happy with that. I'll be wasting one imperial authority, but I will finally have a reform pass. Which means now I will get -5 construction, -5 development, and so will my members, and I will get the casus belli on non-members holding imperial authority. So now, with that, I can basically start going around people who look a little weak and be like, hey, give me back my imperial land. Which, you know, that is, I got my eyes on this person up here. Even though he's got his 2 little personal unions, Sweden tends to be, he is actually loyal. I'm guessing there's an event or something later on that will make him unloyal. But I think this is a good spot to stop here. Not so much of a exciting episode, because I mean the excitement of like taking Hungary was already done. The the fight with the papacy alone. I mean, that was pretty much going to be just he was just a beanbag, like a punching bag, as far as for me to beat him up. But oh boy, stretch. But what do y'all think? Definitely like to hear some feedback. So comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video.